thank you for joining us on our Extraterrestrial episode. So, fun fact, Annie and I went to the movies yesterday.
We did.
And we saw Longlegs.
We did.
We did. I have a present for you before we get started.
Is it a dead Daddy Longlegs?
It's a two-parter.
Okay.
And I need to emphasize, I did not have any S's.
Okay.
So the star is the S.
Okay.
Daddy, Mommy, unmake me and save me from the hell of living.
Oh my god!
And then I also have, let me in now, and it can't be nice. Make me go now, and I'll have to come back. Not once, not twice, but as many times as I like.
I love it.
And I have some as well.
Oh my god, I love it.
I may have made yours too small.
Probably not. I have weird wrists.
I know, I feel like our wrists are the same size, but our hands are different sizes. So I used my wrist to measure it, but I couldn't get it over my hand. Yay! I was right.
I love candy that is like not so much inside jokes, but technically like if you don't know, you really just don't know.
You just don't know.
So how much time did you spend researching what the hell we just watched when you got home?
Honestly, the length of the runtime of the movie. I
was laying about, I watched 2 movies last night. I was in the mood for courtroom drama movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, well let's put on some movies. Longlegs, spoilers. Longlegs meaning
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, after we left the movie theater, I was like, I think I need to sleep on it. And upon sleeping on it, I think I loved it.
I think I did too.
I think I loved it.
I do agree with the reviews that I saw of the best part of the movie was the marketing campaign.
Absolutely. It was... Look, the marketing campaigns on a lot of these horror movies love to say, this is the scariest movie of the century.
Yeah.
La da ba ba ba, and it never is.
Yeah.
So, when I hear scariest movie ever, I'm just like, yeah, sure, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan. Okay. So, this week's episode is not about Longlegs.
No,
at all.
We don't want to spoil Longlegs.
No, not yet. We're going to wait until it goes out on streaming, and then we're going to watch it again and talk about how confused we are.
Yeah.
But this week is a subject near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
The little gray men.
Yeah.
I want to believe.
You know, it's funny. Is remember how I told you Werewolf was like a slog to get through?
Yeah.
I zoomed through this week.
This week was a joy.
I watched an extra movie this week.
Oh, which one did you watch?
Alien Abduction.
What did you think?
I liked it.
Isn't it so sweet?
It was sweet.
It was so sweet.
It.
And, like, I absolutely loved the little redneck guy in the woods.
Yeah.
Who was like, no, I'm prepared.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
It had, like, booby-trapped his property.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Yeah.
It's iconic. I loved that one.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. So good. This one is not sweet nor good. I think this is probably just the worst one of the week.
Yeah.
Probably also had the biggest budget of the week.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it all went to Dennis Quaid.
It all went to
Dennis Quaid. This is Pandorum. Pandorum was as confusing as Longlegs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There was but the thing is we got the chunky exposition.
Yeah, we didn't.
In this.
We didn't get that. Yeah.
We got the chunky exposition, and I still am like.
Did you notice that the woman, all she did was whisper?
What, Natasha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She never, like, spoke at full volume.
Never.
She whispered the whole movie.
Did you also notice she had a push-up bra on the whole time?
Yeah.
I have a note in here that says, in space, no one really needs a push-up bra.
Yeah, no.
In fact, I think it was George Lucas that said bras don't exist in space.
Yeah.
Because expands.
Here's the thing. I love Ben Foster. Okay? I do. I'm a massive Ben Foster fan.
Yeah.
his talents were wasted on this movie.
Absolutely. This movie was Mass Effect Andromeda meets Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
Meets Nightbreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was weird.
I do have a quote.
Quote me.
I'll gut your ass.
I don't have any quotes from
But the way he said it was, I'll gut your ass. He put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. And so he was like, I'll gut your ass.
My ass?
You're going to gut
my ass. I have a note in here that says, oh my god, hi baby Norman Reedus. Oh my god, R.I.P. baby Norman Reedus within 5 minutes.
I was just about to say, remember how a couple weeks ago we had a
sliver
of baby Norman? We had another sliver of baby Norman.
He at least had like a couple of lines in this one.
And he wasn't just mopping a prison floor.
Right.
Yeah.
And I really wanted this one to be better.
I wanted this one to be, because I've been wanting to watch it. I'm like, ooh, space movie.
I was told out of all of the movies that we were doing this week, I was told, oh my god, that one's so good. You're going to love it. I love this movie. And I'm like...
I now doubt...
It was a man that said it, though.
I was going to say, I now doubt whoever's taste in movies.
So, like, to be expected.
Yeah.
He has questionable taste, to begin with.
Questionable taste. I did not like it.
This was unintentionally hilarious, though.
Yes.
Unintentionally hilarious. The scene where they're all stabbing the little,
the Shaun of the Dead scene?
Yes, and it looked like the Shaun of the Dead scene. It absolutely looked like the Shaun of the Dead scene. I thought this was going to be so much more emotional. Settler missions usually are.
Yeah. I did like the specimen room.
That was so cool.
That was the coolest part of the movie.
That was so cool. Too bad, all of it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was so ready for a no hope ending that when I got the hope ending, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo. Boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. And I'm done. I don't have anything else to say about that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So this next one is Coherence. Again, almost as confusing as going to go see Longlegs.
My last note is explain it like I'm 5.
My last note is, whoa. What the fuck?
So we've done a lot of dinner party movies.
A lot of dinner party movies. It's been a whole theme.
We've done a lot of end of the world dinner party movies.
Uh-huh. Oh, Silent Night.
Uh-huh. This one was the worst.
I have a note in here that says this is a Doctor Who episode-ass movie.
Yeah.
It's like if you mashed up Doctor Who and Futurama, but made it live action.
Yeah.
And also not as funny.
Yeah.
You get Coherence.
This reminded me of also The Invitation.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
This movie was mostly unscripted.
Yeah,
so
I thought
good
it was
for them.
So cool. Like, reading up about how the movie was filmed, I thought it was iconic. Like, that's so cool that all of the dialogue is improvised and that the actors were just given, like, goals that your character needs to meet. And it's so cool that someone's goal is go outside and check on that noise, and someone else's is don't let him go outside and check on the noise. Yeah. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
And it flowed well. I mean, they did a good job. It was the plot that's the problem.
Yeah. I don't know. Look.
Was that Xander?
Yeah.
It was Xander?
It was Xander.
Yeah.
He was not from Roswell. He was from Buffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Xander.
Look, this was a multiple reality
interdimensional cable Rick and Morty,
full of the worst people you've ever met in your life.
Most dinner party movies we do really are, though.
Yeah, they really are. What is it about awful people and having dinner parties? Do only awful people have dinner parties?
I've been dying to throw a dinner party, so maybe.
But we've never thrown a dinner party.
I know, but I want to.
We've done potluck.
We have done potluck, and I've done a dinner.
Yeah.
But never like a...
Dinner party.
Dinner party.
Yeah. I don't know if I know enough people I'd want in my home to have a dinner party.
I'll just use Thanksgiving as like, oh, that's my dinner party.
Yeah. That's the closest thing.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing. I have a note in here that says, yeah, we all get the basics of quantum physics. You don't have to explain it to me like I'm 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I have a note that says, Lori, you slut.
Explain to me. This movie went backwards.
Yeah.
But what bothered me is they kept saying they need to not do what the other houses are doing. And then proceeded to do exactly what the other houses were doing.
Because if it, like, you and another, like, a different reality of you would also be thinking the same thing. So, like...
Yeah.
Like, if there are a million different realities of you, at least half of those million realities are thinking the exact same thing that you're thinking right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of a million different realities, I do have a quote from this movie, and it's one of the coldest lines I have ever heard in a fucking movie ever.
What's that?
If there are a million different realities, I have slept with your wife in every one of them.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that character did not get killed right then and there.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I know off the top of my head, I know 5 men that would kill for half of that sentence.
Yeah.
They would kill you for saying half of that sentence.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I feel like... I wonder if the writer of this movie sat down, finished the movie, and went, yeah. Yes. 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 And then everyone who made the movie went, what?
There was, I think it was the character that played Lee. I was reading in the like, fun facts about it. They filmed this in 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
On the 3rd day, she went, is this not a comedy? We're not doing a comedy? I thought that this was a fun friend comedy.
Mm. So, yeah. No, they all sat around confused as well.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Just like, can you explain it? Can you? I Lysoled it. It smells nice.
Oh, it does smell nice.
It feels
Is
good on the
Ethan Hawke
ear.
on the other end?
No, it's not Ethan Hawke. It's Obama.
Oh, that's better. Sorry, Ethan Hawke.
Sorry.
But I mean, you booted by Obama. That's not, right? That's a compliment.
I have a funny to show you later. Remind me to
Okay.
show you a funny on Patreon.
So yeah.
But yeah, this was a movie of a bunch of...
Coherence was incoherent.
Incoherent. And honestly, they were explaining...
Decoherent.
And yeah, and they got it backwards.
Yeah.
It was all backwards. Like, when I said, like, yeah, we all get the basics of quantum physics, I meant it.
Yeah.
And they were wrong.
They were wrong.
But I think they were wrong intentionally.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know.
That's the book.
Okay, so this next one, I was so excited to finally make you watch. Because it's like a mashing of some of my favorite things of television. This is Man Versus. And it's like the show alone, but aliens invade halfway through.
So you really wanted me to watch this movie?
Yeah.
I loved it.
Good.
I loved it.
Good.
It was sponsored by Amp and Pepsi.
Oh, absolutely. And Subpar Apples.
Subpar Apples. It was ingenious.
Isn't it?
We have Ben Affleck at home.
Absolutely.
We have Aaron from The Walking Dead at home.
Yeah.
Chekhov's Flash.
Chekhov's Flash.
He's going through the backpack at the beginning and he flashes himself in the eye and I go, ah.
And then never uses it again.
No, he does.
Oh, yeah,
he does.
Yep, he does. You're
it was
right.
Chekhov's camera flash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our main guy.
Yeah.
Don't know if you looked through his IMDb.
I did not. He looked from Dematopolis.
What you're going to know him from, you're not going to expect.
Okay.
I need you to brace yourself. He's voiced Mickey Mouse in the last, 5 Mickey Mouse series.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Mickey.
Right.
For him to say the F word so much.
I did have a note where they were all about to like set off, and they were like, "Woo, season 3!" And I went, "Fuck yeah, it is season 3.
It is season 3.
You're right.
Yeah.
Season 3.
They knew.
They knew.
It was season 3. I have a quote.
Okay.
My wet ass. Shut up, geese. He just kept saying the most random things.
He did,
and I loved it.
I have a note in here that says at some point you can't write off all of these noises as the forest settling anymore.
Yeah.
Because he definitely was just like, oh, just the forest settling. Just the forest settling.
It's that random wolf with all the dead fish. I don't know. I love movies where the creature mimics the humans.
Right. And so, like, he's doing this show, and he's trying to teach everybody these survival techniques.
Yeah.
And hunting techniques. But he's also teaching the alien.
That human-sized trap fall.
The human-sized figure 4 trap.
Killed me.
Lives in my head rent-free constantly.
It was beautiful piece of cinema.
It really was.
I loved it.
It was so clever. And then, like, the alien playing chess with him.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me wonder, did the alien already know how to play chess? Or did he just observe him enough and was like, okay, I think I can figure it out.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That moves here, right?
Trend alert, aliens with cryptic coloration.
Yeah.
Because, when he was looking for, he was looking for the sat phone.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, I put it right here. It was right here. Where did it go? I wrote down me with my vape every 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You cannot move and your vape moves.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have another one that says effective scares while also clearly being very cheap.
Kind of like that movie we did where we ended up hating the movie, but it was a Bigfoot movie. And the scariest scene was them inside the tent, and the tent was just shaking and rattling, and it was just
But it went on for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Only this did it better.
It did do it better.
Same budget.
It went to the Jaws school of, I'm going to show the bad guy as little as possible because I know it looks like shit.
Yeah.
And it did. It did kind of look like shit.
A little bit.
But here's the thing. And I'm going to say it. Signs is an amazing movie. The practical effects in Signs, iconic, mesmerizing, beautiful. The CGI in Signs, there's a reason there's only like 10 minutes of on-screen aliens.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same with this.
Yeah.
It's the same with this
Yeah,
one.
no, I agree. I agree. We got a No Hope, though.
We did get a No Hope. Like, a holy shit No Hope.
Yeah.
And that's...
We got the alien equivalent of the movie we can't figure out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the ending was so great because he's... At this point, all he wants is to get to civilization.
Yeah.
He wants to get to his family. He wants his wife. He wants his kid. He wants to go to a fucking hospital.
Yeah.
Frankly. And the first thing he hears of another person is, if you're near civilization, get as far away from it as possible. When he is currently as far away from civilization as a human can get.
Yeah.
And he's still fighting the alien. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
No hope.
That tragic, like, it was beautifully done.
Yeah.
Beautifully done. I fucking adore this movie.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I really did enjoy it.
I've watched it like 18 times, and I'm not exaggerating. I love it.
It was good. I was here for it. Bear Grylls fights aliens.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
I loved it.
So good. Okay. Now, speaking of signs.
Signs.
Because, of course, we had to do signs on an alien episode.
Yeah, because...
It's signs.
I worship signs.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's so good. The theme...
Yeah.
It's still goosebumps.
Yeah.
Every time. Goosebumps every time. And I don't know what's so good about it. That, like, ugh. And did you know that he wrote the score for this movie before a single frame was shot?
That's fair.
He wrote the score and all, like, the musical themes of the movie based on the storyboard.
I love that.
That's so cool.
Did you know that his first ever movie was shot, like, he shot it with a little thing, and he had made a monster and put it on his mom's vacuum cleaner. and let the vacuum cleaner run around the house, and he filmed it.
That's so cute.
That was baby M. Night Shyamalan's first movie.
I love that.
I adore this man. I actually, after we recorded last week, I went back to my house. I watched Unbreakable, Split, and Glass.
Nice.
I stayed up all night and watched all 3 in a row. So coherent.
Yeah.
Signs, though, top tier.
Top tier. It's absolutely iconic.
I'm ready for the new Shyamalan movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Josh Hartnett.
Oh,
how are you?
Yeah.
This had the second best Culkin and the second best Breslin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think our first is different, though, for Culkin.
I think so. I think we do have different... We vary on the Culkin scale.
Yeah.
We vary on the Culkin
scale. The Culkin scale is varied.
Yeah. But, I mean...
But the Breslin scale...
That's because we never fight over a man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll never fight over a man.
Hi, Kieran. How are you? Hi, Kieran.
This movie... Okay, so I have this thing. If you put on Lord of the Rings... or Harry Potter...
Okay.
I'm going to be obnoxious because I know those movies... so well, I will quote the entire fucking movie.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch the movie. I just need to hear it. You know?
Yeah.
And 36, last year I had 37.
Yeah.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Like, it's bad. This movie, it's just as bad.
Same.
Just as bad.
Same.
Absolutely.
I was quoting along the whole time.
I'm insane with anger.
I curse. I heard.
My favorite one is, what was it? I cursed 37 times last week. Mostly it was, and is douchebag a curse word?
It depends on.
What about Jason, you're a douchebag for kissing Barbara? It's a curse. Then it's not 37, it's 71.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Also,
love it,
she
love
was a
it,
Nurse
love it.
Jackie. I'm just gonna say.
Was she?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
I love her. I got into it with my notes. Okay, so I have 2 notes that I just kept writing. And one of them is, this whole movie is incredible. Every second is a gem. This movie is perfection. I feel like this is the most accurate portrayal of how this would go down.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single shot of this movie was wasted.
No, not a single shot. Also, not a single piece of corn was wasted in this movie either.
Oh, yeah.
They donated all the corn afterwards.
Love that.
I will say the house, however, was wasted.
Aww.
They built the house for the movie and then demolished it immediately afterwards.
But I love the house.
I love that house. It's so beautiful. And I want to ask a question. Did you see me in this movie?
Did I see you in this movie?
I'm in this movie.
You're in the movie?
I'm in the movie.
Where?
Okay, so you know the scene, the other than Scandinavian long jumper, when they're sitting at the table, and the baby monitor and all that jazz. The same things on every channel. When it's panning back and forth,
love it.
Right over Mel Gibson, where he's sitting, is a giant painting that says "Temperance."
I love it.
In big golden letters. I'm in this movie.
It.
I'm in this movie.
Have you seen the deleted scenes for this movie?
Yes.
I love the one right before when they start. Okay, they're on the roof.
Yeah.
Right, they've made it onto the roof. They're about to go into the basement, and they say, "Oh my God, the attic door."
Yes.
That deleted scene where they show the attic door
lives in my head rent free.
So scary.
Mm-hmm.
So scary. And I'm sad that it was cut.
I am too.
It belongs in. Did you watch the DVD?
Absolutely.
The DVD menu being the baby monitor.
I know!
Trying to watch this movie to go to bed at night.
When you hit play and it like flashes that image of them sitting down with the tinfoil. Yep. Oh my God.
You try to watch this movie to go to bed. 3 hours later, you're dead asleep and the baby monitor on the menu starts going off and you're like, oh my God, where's the water?
Okay. I have a big pet peeve about this movie.
Okay.
And it's one thing, just one thing only about this movie that just makes me go, ooh, that bugs.
What?
When they're boarding up the house and stuff, and Mel Gibson's talking about the babies being born.
Yeah.
They close a door.
And then board it the way it opens. Like, there's no... Like
the boards do absolutely nothing. You could still open the door and just, dunk under the board.
Yeah.
That's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve of the movie.
The door opens inward, guys. You're nailing it the wrong way.
Nailing it the wrong way.
Why is this movie so beautiful?
It really is. The sound design.
Yeah.
Is absolutely... And look, if we're talking this highly of the fourth movie we've mentioned thus far...
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to get crazier from here on out.
My favorite part of M. Night Shyamalan movies is going, it's him!
Yep.
I love finding him.
I read that Mel Gibson had no idea that Shyamalan was going to play the vet until they shot the scene in the pizza place.
How do you not know?
So, like, his shock at seeing M. Night Shyamalan was genuine.
That would be mine too, though.
Right?
If I'm just, like, chilling. What
are you
doing? You're in front of the camera.
Is that him? Who is he?
It's M. Night Shyamalan.
I have one favorite quote from this movie.
Oh, God.
Like, I love all of it.
Is it the quote?
It's my quote.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the quote. What's the quote? What's your quote?
Move, children. Vamonos.
Either that or it's behind. But no, my quote is, how come they can't get girlfriends?
I quoted that one too.
Love that
We're
one.
watching, my kids are in the living room because it's Signs. Everybody can watch Signs.
Yeah.
Right? And they're, and why can't they get girlfriends? And my kids just kind of look at it.
Love that movie so much.
Signs is incredible. Now I want to go on a Shyamalan bender.
Right.
Like, yeah, I just kind of did, but it was a universe bender.
But
it wasn't like a Shyamalan
When's the last
bender.
time you watched The Village? It's been too long for me.
A couple of months.
It's been way too long.
I need to rewatch The Village. I need to rewatch The Sixth Sense again.
Yeah.
It's also been a couple of months. I don't know. Every couple of months, it's like, oh, time for all the Shyamalans except Lady in the Water.
Thank you. Thank you. Man, and like, for a movie that only has, and I think it was specifically 11 minutes and 31 seconds of alien on-screen action, it's horrifying and beautiful and heartbreaking and inspiring. Like, it's not just an alien invasion movie.
No, it's not. It's a family movie.
It's a family movie. It's a movie about a man refinding his faith. And like, Joaquin Phoenix saying, there are some things that I can't handle. And that look in your eyes when you lost all hope, I can't ever see that looking. Oh, God.
Don't ever look like that again.
But can we also talk about the scene?
He was fine.
He was fine. That's absolutely in my notes where I put Joaquin Phoenix is so fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fine.
They're in the living room. Aliens got the baby.
Yeah.
And about to, and Mel Gibson just goes, swing away, Meryl. Swing away. And then, like, the theme kicks in, the ba-da-da, ba-da-da, and then, oh, and God. And then when he grabs it, that
is almost the flip of the axe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same effect,
but
it's a baseball bat.
And then it takes you back to it felt right. It didn't feel right to not swing.
Yeah.
Felt wrong not to swing.
Yeah.
And how it all happened for a reason. Everything was for a fucking reason.
Her thing with water.
His asthma.
Yep.
Meryl's strikeout record.
I thought you were going to say Meryl Streep.
That's the only way this movie could have been improved.
Meryl Streep.
Oh, another quote. She just goes in and starts spitting on all the skateboards.
And I don't know if she had a cold or what. But
Look, we can make it like the whole episode just us quoting.
Yeah. We'll start at the beginning.
Yeah.
We'll divvy up the roles.
Okay. So it starts off, you be Mel Gibson and wake up, okay?
And then he runs down.
And then Joaquin runs out.
And then slides into the frame.
And then they're like, where are they? What's going on? I thought I heard something. And then it's... and then the little one's like, I think God did it. Did what? Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum.
We're gonna do a live stage play of Signs.
And it's just gonna be us.
Okay.
No props.
Right? And then he comes in and
$75 a ticket. Go to Ticketmaster, put your reservations in.
yeah. And you know what we'll do? We'll serve food. It's dinner theater.
And that'll be the dinner party.
That's the dinner party!
That's the dinner party!
You're all invited to our dinner party where we act out signs from beginning to end.
No props.
No props.
No music. Nothing else. Just us.
Barely lights, okay?
Depending, because we may have a migraine. It may just be pitch black and you'll just have to listen to us.
That would be even better. It's a radio performance.
Oh my god. I love that.
It's like War of the Worlds. Signs quote!
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
This next one. It is the complete opposite of Signs.
Sorry, I just read my first note.
What's your first note?
Okay, so it's kind of late into the movie.
Uh-huh.
And the alien is signaling for, like, his home.
This is No One Will Save You, by the way.
He's signaling to the ship.
Uh-huh.
Right, the big, long, creepy-looking alien is signaling to the ship.
Oh, yeah.
And I just wrote, hot to go.
I named all of the aliens in this movie.
I love that.
So this is the exact opposite of Signs, where Signs is 95% meaningful dialogue, 5% aliens. This was 95% alien.
No dialogue.
99%
Yeah.
aliens, 1% dialogue.
1%
There are
dialogue.
5 words spoken the whole
Yes.
fucking movie.
Yes.
The whole movie.
By the way, this is the movie. We were at the movies yesterday, and I
Uh-huh.
said we just watched a movie with her. It was this one.
Gotcha. What did we see her in? What was the trailer that we saw her
It was a
in?
commercial.
Yeah,
but I don't
like, what was...
remember.
You don't remember what the trailer was for?
No.
Okay. Damn.
I think it was a Visa commercial.
Oh, was it like a commercial?
Yeah, I think it was a commercial for, like, buying the movie club tickets
Oh,
or something.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Honestly, her house was super cute. Very twee bitch. And, like, my first note is twee bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, who would have, like, all of this in their house? And then I remembered that I just spent $35 on a rotary phone as a prop.
Yeah.
So that I could, be like, hey, Barbara, leave that in. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I love it.
Like, just solely
If it
just
rings-
for that bit.
If it rings, hopefully we'll be filming. Yeah.
And here's the thing, it does have the ringer on here,
Uh-huh.
and like you can adjust it, but the hammer in the bell doesn't work. I've tried. So if it rings,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I will retire.
Mm-hmm.
See ya later.
Yeah.
Did
Did you know this was filmed in Slidell?
I did. I read that.
Yeah.
And because I read that because I was like, man, stuff like this, like there's a reason none of these alien invasion movies ever happen in the South because it wouldn't happen like that.
10 Cloverfield Lane is in Lake Charles.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
like,
there's too many shotguns out here.
Okay. So, like I told you, I named all of the aliens in this. Because
What'd you call the Demogorgon one? The one with extra joints, the spider one.
that was Pappy Glorp.
Pappy Glorp?
I'm sorry, Pappy Zorp.
Pappy Zorp.
Pappy Zorp. So we start with the first alien that's in her house. That's Glee Glorp.
Yeah.
That's Glee Glorp. And she, like a bad bitch,
Yeah.
honestly, kills Glee Glorp.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, you just killed my boy. He looked like he just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
He looked like he just wanted to talk. If you've got telekinesis and you could do all this crazy shit,
Yeah.
and you're still alive,
Yeah.
he just wanted to talk.
If he wanted to kill you, he would have.
He would have killed you. If he wanted to kill you, he would have. So that was Glee Glorp. I have in here, I was so mad at her. Either get the fuck out or get ready to fight.
Yeah.
Like, and then there are 3 options. There were 3 options in my mind for what is going to happen if I wake up in the middle of the night and there's an alien and Glee Glorp's running around my shit, fingering on my goodies, touching my belongings and my knicky knacks.
He was touchy.
He was touchy, and I did not like that. So 3 options. 1, I'm blowing down with Glee Glorp. We're cuddling, and we're watching TV. I'm going to show him Dropout. We're going to have a good time.
You know, I once read a fan fiction.
Uh-huh.
where this girl was kidnapped by Michael Myers, and he kept her in the basement in the house in Haddonfield, and they used to snuggle and watch Gossip Girl.
That's iconic. That's what I would be doing with Glee Galore.
That would never happen.
No, absolutely not. But it's nice to imagine it, huh?
Kind of.
I would have loved to have, like, you can't tell me Glee Galore wouldn't have wanted to partake.
Partake, yeah.
He would have partook. And then I would have been like, do you want to watch, like, a comedy or something? Like, when you want?
He wants to watch Signs.
either Signs or X-Files.
Yeah.
I feel like Glee Galore specifically.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the others would.
No.
So.
By the way, and all this is non-canonical, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, they don't actually have names. These are just my personal names.
No, I meant their backstories.
Oh, okay. Also, not canonical.
Non-canonical.
Also, I made that up.
Yeah.
So second option after blowing down with Glee Galore, the throwing of hands.
Yes.
The throwing of hands. Or 3, I'm already halfway to Mexico. Bye.
Yeah.
Sayonara. Boop boop. So, she kills Glee Galore. And she's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And she tries to go to the cops and gets spit on. And she's just kind of like...
spitting on the skateboard.
And she's just like, okay, yeah, I guess I deserved that. And then these, like, the mailman that had, like, alien... He had a mind flayer tadpole.
A throat burster.
Yeah. It wasn't a burst. It didn't, like, burst, though. Yeah. It's a mind flayer tadpole.
Yeah.
It's a mind flayer tadpole. So he's got this mind flayer tadpole, and they're, like, wrestling, trying to get her, because, like, she killed Glee Galore.
Yeah, the little sea urchin.
Right?
Yeah.
She goes back home. Aliens come back, right? And she's the one in the basement, the one that was just, like, yogi posing, and, like, clearly, like, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. That's Glee Zorp.
Okay.
Okay? And Glee Zorp was like, again, this didn't actually happen in the movie. This is how I perceived the movie. Glee Zorp's like, you killed my cousin.
Yeah.
The family's pissed. They're gonna come for you. You need to chill the fuck out and stop trying to kill us. But she didn't chill the fuck out.
No, she didn't.
She didn't. And then she goes upstairs. And then I called this one, what did I call her? Oh, I called her Grand Zorp. Because that was clearly Glee Galorp's grandma or mama.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was pissed, right? And she was, like, short, but she had super long arms.
Yeah.
She was creepy. I genuinely, like, saw her and I went, oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, what the... why is she moving like that? I don't like it.
It was genuinely unnerving.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
But they were also genuinely beautiful. Their eyes?
In a Demogorgon sort of way.
Yeah, in a Demogorgon sort. But their eyes. Yeah. They had... This is so nerdy of me. They had the eyes of a Rodian from Star Wars.
Yeah. It made me want to go watch Stranger Things.
Fair.
Yeah.
So Grand Zorb's like, you killed my grandbaby. I'm going to tear you up. Oop. And our main character, Bryn's like, I'm 2 for 0 now.
Yeah.
And bow, like, stakes Grand Zorp, right? So then she goes outside, and Pappy Zorp's out there. Pappy Zorp with, like, super long... He was the real long legs.
Yeah.
He was the actual long legs. And Pappy Zorp... I have it right here. Pappy Zorp, a.k.a. Long Legs. He, like, gets a message from the big giant head.
Yeah, that's the hot to go.
Yeah.
That was the hot...
He's like,
wait.
Incoming message from the big giant head. And then the big giant head comes, and I was very confused about what was going on. So, 1 hour and 9 minutes in, we get the first line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sorry, Maud.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 words spoken are no.
Yeah. That's it.
It was genuinely, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I loved that the aliens abducted her, and they were like, what is going on in this little brain?
Yeah.
And then they had, like, the whole conversation of, like, there's, like, hundreds of them standing around her, and they're like,
yeah.
They're doing this, like, weird resonating thing, and their necks are vibrating.
They're gossiping.
And then they decide, like, I kind of feel bad for her.
Yeah.
And they just let her live.
It was still a no-hope ending. I don't care how happy she is.
It was absolutely a no-hope ending.
She had a sea urchin in her throat.
No, she didn't.
She didn't have
She
one?
didn't have a sea urchin.
Well,
Everybody else
around
did.
her had a sea urchin in their throat.
Everybody else had a mind flayer tadpole, but
Yeah.
she didn't because she had taken it out.
Oh, yeah.
She had taken it out, and then they didn't put one back in because they were like, damn, she killed her best friend when she was a baby.
Yeah.
And, like, she's still kind of beating herself up about it. Like, it's just...
She's put her through it herself.
If we don't make her happy, she's going to keep trying to kill us. R.I.P. Gleeglorp.
Yeah.
And R.I.P. Granzorp. And Pappy Zorp.
Pappy Zorp.
She also got Pappy... She got the whole damn family. She got everyone but Gleezorp. And I'm going to say it. And everyone's going to judge me. I don't care. My man Gleezorp could get it.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. I knew that's where you were going.
Gleeglorp was not my type.
No.
Pappy Zorp, nuh-uh.
Too leggy?
Too leggy. Granzorp, she was too army.
Yeah.
Gleezorp, however, he didn't touch on her things that much. He took, like, he looked at the picture. He seemed to be, like, empathetic. Like, Gleezorp was more emotionally mature than most men I know.
The bar is on the floor.
Gleezorp, call me.
I knew you were going to do that. Oh, my God.
I love him. I love him. He was so cute. And I'm not ashamed to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to say it. Mm-hmm. So this next one.
Okay.
I was so excited for you to watch, mainly because I wanted your children to watch it, because I knew they were going to love it.
Oh, yeah. Glued to the TV.
And then your kid came over today, and I was like, I'm finishing the last 35 minutes of this one.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, oh my God, I loved that one.
Uh-huh.
This is Psycho Gorman.
I had never seen it before. I have spoken with someone who said, how dare you? Have never seen this before.
Thank you, whoever you were.
It's always been on my, like, oh, I need to watch that.
Uh-huh.
But never gotten around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, why have I never seen this movie before in my life?
I'm gonna hold your hand real quick, because I'm afraid of what your answer to this is going to be. Have you seen Turbo Kid?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, thank God.
I am Apple.
Okay, thank God.
I am Apple.
This movie is Turbo Kid coded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Turbo Kid coded. Right off the bat, we get the humans are the real monster trope.
Yeah.
Like, instantly. Like, they spoon-fed us the message within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But this is also the most realistic depiction of a brother-sister relationship I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. When she went, if monsters are real, will you make sure they eat Luke first? Thank you.
Yeah. She was incredible.
Incredible. I'm telling you, only little girls can really capture the thrill of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she did it so beautifully.
She did. She was incredible.
So she deserved an Oscar for this movie.
Yeah, and her song was a bop. Okay?
Frig off.
Frig off.
And frick you.
Yeah. This could have gone for family friendly.
It was on my list for family friendly.
It could have gone.
It absolutely could have been.
Okay, so you watched How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
The game they play.
Yeah.
I want to play that, right?
Yeah.
I also want to play Crazy Ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I understand the rules?
No. But I don't understand the rules for... There's a website that has tried to break down the rules for the game that they play on How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someone's figured out Crazy Ball.
Maybe.
We'd be good at it.
I have a theory. Jim Henson would have adored this script.
Yeah.
And he would have... The monsters would have been incredible.
Yeah.
The aliens would have been... They were already incredible.
Yeah.
But they would have had that Jim Henson incredible.
I'm Psycho Gorman. I loved him.
Loved him. I loved their Morse code.
Yes,
and I loved that mom knew it.
Yeah.
Mom knew it, but I loved the I told you before, Grandma's in hell forever.
Yeah.
But he was like, I think we dug up Grandma. Oh, let's see. Okay, what was your favorite Psycho Gorman quote? Because I have one.
Okay, go.
I do not care for hunky boys. Or do I?
My hunky boys! My okay, so the Psycho Gorman quote that I have written down is, also, I got lost.
I love this. I loved the dad. I only have one quote from the dad, because the dad and the mom remind me of, like, that couple.
Yeah.
They're that couple.
Yeah.
But he did have one good quote, and that was, "So this TV won't stop bleeding?"
I love that one. I love that one.
Loved it. It was so cute. Oh my God.
I need to own this movie. I need a shirt for this movie.
Right.
I need everything about this movie needs to become my personality.
It's such a good movie.
It's so good.
It really is. It's so good. I love it when she's talking to Alistair, who's just like a brain blob now.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you think I'll ever be normal again? Probably not. Goodbye, you beautiful blob." And how she was still so insistent, "I'm going to marry him."
Yeah, she was.
But I don't love him. We're just going to be married and we're going to fight all the time.
Yeah.
And we're going to spend the rest of our lives together.
Yeah.
But I don't love him.
No.
What are you talking about?
Like, of course not.
So realistic.
Yeah. She
Genuinely.
did incredible.
Mm-hmm.
She can act her ass off.
I'm eager to see what she does.
Yeah. I am too.
Because that was genuinely such a good performance.
Yeah. Psycho Gorman warmed my heart.
Never thought I would, like, shed a tear to a song called Frig Off and Frig You.
Yeah.
But
I love how the dad knew every word, though.
he did. Like, genuinely, the parents in their own relationship kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But their relationship with their children was kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it was, like, they were good parents.
People can be good parents and bad spouses.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And they were. They
Yeah.
were good parents, but bad spouses.
Yeah. They needed therapy.
Yeah.
They needed therapy.
I love this movie.
I love it. It's so
I'm gonna
good.
go watch it again.
It's so good. Like, I just finished it, and
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
I don't remember when I watched it, I think. Oh, I watched Man vs. first, and then I watched Psycho Gorman.
I watched Man vs. first.
Yeah.
I went Man vs. Hold on. I went in order. Man versus Signs, Coherence, No One Will Save You, and then Pandorum and Psycho Gorman. And I fell asleep during Psycho Gorman.
Oh.
But I was like,
Man vs. Psycho
So
Gorman, No One Will Save You, Pandorum, Signs, Coherence.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saved Psycho Gorman for last because I knew it didn't suck.
I went from least highest rated to highest rated.
Yeah.
And I wish I hadn't because I don't agree.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes I just order it, like, where my heart tells me to order it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to start with the one I know is going to be good.
Yeah.
And end with one I know is going to be good.
Yeah.
So it's like I still have something to work towards.
Exactly.
You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
We need to
How long
order.
did we talk about these movies?
Oh.
47
I
minutes.
thought we were going to talk longer considering how much we talked about Signs.
And how long I talked about Gleazorp.
We need a word.
We need a word. What's our word?
I don't
Frig
know.
off?
Frig off.
Frig off.
Frig off.
Either that or Gleazorp.
Oh, yeah.
I like Frig off.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who knows how to spell Gleazorp. We have a weird relationship like that, you know?
Okay.
I'm the only one that gets them.
Save me.
Yeah.
So, tell us to frig off. Go to Instagram or Twitter at TAAVE Horror. Facebook, we're just Timmy and Annie versus Evil. If you want to know what movies we're doing next week, go to patreon.com. Starts at $1. We have a full episode up there where we spin a wheel and figure out which movies we're doing. That way you can stream along and you're not spoiled. You know what we're doing and you can watch it. If you haven't seen it, oh, I don't want to get that spoiled. Watch it with us.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Hey guys.
All right, guys.
Love y'all.
Bye.